This is an HR program on demand, a living seed capsule of work life and workplace coming live from a rooftop in Stockholm, Sweden. It's me, Ann-Marie Andrich, and
me, Katarina Berg.
A vodcast, if you like, on HR, straight across the counter. Sponsored by HR The Real Deal, HR by HR for HR. Hello, Katarina.
Hi there.
I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be back.
Yes. And I'm also happy the fact that we actually wear white. We never wore white before, but now it happened. Yeah. And let's celebrate it with your favorite topic.
Yeah, but let's also face it. White is a color for you because you're always black. So
exactly.
You're popping.
I'm popping. Yeah. Thank you. I like to pop.
I didn't say it was a good pop. But thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Anyhow, I thought that we were going to talk about employee branding.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yes, because we did that back in the days. Mm-hmm. I know there is an episode some time ago that we talked about employee branding.
Yes.
But it's such an interesting topic, and I know it's one of your favorite ones.
It is.
And you are passionate about it, and you do it so well. So
thank you.
Yeah, you do actually. So I thought, why don't we do a refresher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And a shorter version.
A shorter one, mm-hmm. A crisper one. Let's see if
we can do that.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Okay. So, let's start with the obvious one. What is the definition, according to you, on employee branding?
Well, the short version, according to me, is what the employees say about their employer after 2 glasses of wine.
I love that one. I so quote you on that one. Mm-hmm. So what happens after 2 glasses of wine?
I think the truth comes out, and it's not the polished version, and it's not for sure what the employer wants you to say. We usually say in HR, well, 2 glasses of water is also good, and you should drink that, but maybe not so helpful when it comes, in wine. It's back to vino in veritas.
Vino veritas, exactly. Mm-hmm. So what your employees say about you as an employer after 2 glasses of wine?
Yes.
What do you think that Spotifyers are saying about Spotify?
We kind of know, right? So there are all the officials, and then also sometimes there are unofficial channels. Let's talk about the official. Right. I think most companies do surveys once, twice, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, or you do pulse. So I think as soon as you ask the question, you have to listen carefully. So that it gives you kind of a very good know-how of how you're tracing, and as soon as you get on really high levels, which we are fortunate to do, there's not much things that you can actually do, but you can always keep trying to be better, mm-hmm. Because as soon as you stop trying to be good, you're not going to be better. But I don't think it's that, and I don't think that is necessarily the reason why you should work deliberately and consciously with employee branding and your EVP. I think the main reason is because you want to tell people the real story about what type of company you are, what direction, where you're going, what people can expect, right. What you do, what you don't do. Because a company, when you become a certain size, you can survive that people actually apply to your company, actually get the job and start there, and it's wrong for both parties. It might end up not being exactly what you wanted from either sides, mm-hmm. so to speak. And as I said, the company will survive that, but it could be very crucial for the individual. So the clearer you are of what the good and the bad and the ugly is, and what is remaining of the journey, the better it is, right. Because then it's I would say, a perfect match. And I think that is what the EVP is all about, to try to describe what the employee value proposition is. And then the employee branding is more of a strategy. How do you hit and remind? How the 3 C's that I usually talk about, how are you clear, how are you consistent, and how are you compelling, right. Without telling a story? And then the last piece that I think also companies sometimes forget, you should tell the story. Others would otherwise fill in the blanks or make up a story. Mm-hmm. And it could actually, and people go like, yes, but are you then as a company worried about that story being bad? I think when you are in the fortunate situation that you have more than 119,000 people applying, when you have a brand
How
and an
many?
employer, 119,000.
I
But
think
if
every time
Yes.
that we have an episode and we
It's
talk
more.
about it's more and more every
no-
single time.
No, but it's now been there consistent for a long time.
Okay.
But again, I think the thing that is important is this. It actually is more harmful as for a company if the story is too good. If people expect things that will not happen.
Right.
If they think all processes, for instance, if you go back to Spotify, all processes in place and they're not. If they think that we are super mature and I then stand on every intro days where we welcome new band members and say, welcome to Controlled Chaos. If they haven't understand that, change is our constant or growth is our mantra, then it's going to be very confusing. It could also be stressful. It could also be actually not good stress for them. So you want to be very clear and you want to tell the story so it's very close to not painting a picture, not selling a job,
Right.
not saying that, hey, you will be able to do all this and you will be impactful from the day one. Maybe it's day 90 or
Right.
something like that. So you have to have a very clear strategy about this and also kind of a comms plan in
Exactly.
all channels.
Who owns the employer brand, would you say?
Everybody in the company. It starts with your CEO. So if you're going to appoint somebody, it will be your CEO. He, she, they can then, delegate. Usually in my world, it's to HR. But then you work with it's like a cross-border thing if you talk about the strategy. So you work closely with other departments like the marketing department and also maybe the comms department, right?
Right.
But all employees do that. And that's why you have to set it free. For instance, we use the hashtag LifeDrive Spotify. I've been doing so almost for 17 years, right? And everybody can post anything or publish anything. And I think in history, it's been twice where we asked somebody to take something down. And both reasons were not that they put something that was not necessarily good. It was two pictures where a couple of people looked exactly what they should look like. And one person was like blinking and it looked like I think it was he in that instance that was sleeping. And there was another picture during the day on a leadership training where it was posted and she looked like she was drunk because she was blinking. And we said like, just change the picture because maybe that was not necessarily all that nice for that individual. Right. Otherwise, people are to be trusted. People will point out things that they think is describing your culture, your company, what you do, what you spend time with, what they are proud of. And as we all know, proud people perform. So very important.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for the rain.
Just,
I heard that you had great weather the whole kind of day today up on the, and I come up for 10 minutes and it starts to rain. Thank you for that.
Yes, but it
hospitality.
It was crisp.
Okay.
It was short.
Okay,
it was
good.
to the point.
Yeah.
Anything we missed?
I think we missed that you're going to say the three things.
Okay, I'll do the three things. Stay safe, stay strong, stay active. I det medalje. Nej. Yeah.
Hey, it's blue there, and it's kind of rainy coming over here. And it's raining over there, so maybe we should kick this
Fy
off.
fan vad kallt.
Let's
Vad
go.
pratar vi om då?
I think employer branding.
Okay, employer branding.
Do you have any
Lovely.
good questions for me?
Ja,
No? Okay.
nej. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Katarina.
Hey. Am I on the right rooftop? Okay. You haven't seen me for a long while. Did you miss me?
I missed you.
Okay, good.
Did you miss me?
No? Okay,
Why
let's
doesn't
go.
she never misses me.
I do. But, okay, can we kick this off? I have another meeting.
You have a job to do.
Yes.
Seriously.